right, fellas. Let's get out of the box quickly. Drew, to your line, son. Take a shot.
What time is it?
Game time! Move!
Dusk here in Salt Lake City, Utah, as we get ready for tonight's big game.
On the guideline, number 9 at 6'6", from Miami of Ohio, Ron Harper. Wearing number 7, starting forward at 6'11", from Croatia, Toni Kukoc. Wearing number 33, starting forward at 6'7", from Central Arkansas, Scottie Pippen. And at guard, number 23 at 6'6", from North Carolina, Michael Jordan. The Bulls are coached by Phil Jackson. Starting forward, number 3 at 6'7", from Long Beach State, Brian Russell. The starting center, number 31 at 6'9", from Stanford, Adam Keefe. At guard, number 14, at 6'4", from Iowa State, Jeff Hornacek. On the run line, number 12 at 6'1", from Gonzaga, John Stockton. Starting at forward, number 32 at 6'9", from Louisiana Tech, the mailman, Carmelo.
Welcome, everyone, to Game 6 of the NBA Finals. I'm Kevin Harlan, and with me, former NBA Coach of the Year Mike Fratello and former player Clark Kellogg. On our sideline tonight, reporter David Aldridge. Mike, the only reason this series was extended to Game 6 is because of Utah's adjustments in Game 5.
The screen and roll is a big part of their offense. They went away from it. Instead, they posted Karl Malone, inserted Antoine Carr, who gave them another shooter, so when Pippen doubled, they could kick the ball to the open man.
And for Chicago in Game 5, Toni Kukoc coming up big, Clark. He had 30 points, but Jordan and Pippen could not get it going.
That's why we always talk about the importance of the team. It's rare that either guy, Pippen or Jordan, is off his game, let alone both of them at the same time. Jordan just couldn't find the range, and Pippen was ineffective against Hornacek in the low post.
It was so surprising, but Hornacek did a great job.
Yeah.
On the floor for the Chicago Bulls, Luke Longley is at the 5. The forwards, Scottie Pippen and Toni Kukoc. And at the guard positions, Ron Harper and the great Michael Jordan. And so for the Utah Jazz, it's Adam Keefe and Karl Malone inside. Brian Russell at the 3 and also tasked with defending Michael Jordan. And the skilled backcourt of Jeff Hornacek and John Stockton.
When you look at how the Bulls have played on the road this postseason, they're only 4-4. And most of those losses have come against their toughest opponents, Utah and Indiana.
Stolen by Pippen. Malone against Jordan. Longley, a screen on Malone. Jordan. The shot from the low post is good. Clark, of course, it took Chicago 7 games to get past Indiana. And as a former Pacer, I know how proud you are of those players from Indianapolis.
No question about it, Kevin. Being part of that franchise's history and seeing that Indiana team push the Bulls harder than any team had during this dynasty, impressive.
It was. Pippen with the wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan.
A decent shooter from outside the arc. For Pippen, it's about firing with confidence.
Malone sets the pick for Stockton.
Bulls foul. Ron Harper. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
And a big game 5 for Tony Kukoc. You know, Clark, he made as many shots in just 13 attempts as Jordan and Pippen made collectively in a combined 42. I mean, that's just amazing.
Yeah, his efficiency was off the charts, and I don't think the Bulls fed him enough. They got to remedy that tonight, though, Kevin.
You're right. Here's Russell following the basket by Michael Jordan. And it's Malone finishing it off.
And Karl Malone, the 1997 league MVP, has a full package of offensive firepower. Inside, outside, he gets it done in multiple ways.
And first team all defense 2 years running. Give him credit. He's an elite two-way player.
Now, here is Russell. It's Hornacek on the wing. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. That shot, no good. Good D by Jordan. Well, it's been a quick start here for Chicago. And the Bulls, David Aldridge, with some concerning injuries.
Thanks, guys. Now, the big news for the Bulls is the condition of Scottie Pippen, who hurt his back in Game 3. He did take an injection yesterday, did electrical stim, iced it, had ultrasound and a massage, and then he did a lot of stretching. He told me he's a little bit ginger, but nothing can keep him out of a game like this. Back to you.
We knew that. David, thank you. Mike, it really has been an injury-plagued series for the Chicago Bulls.
Yeah, Ron Harper has the flu, can't hold down any food. Plus, the Bulls have been without a couple other key players. Monumental challenge for them tonight.
Huge, you're right. Hey, Clark, with the injury issues to Pippen and Harper, so much falling on the big shoulders of Michael Jordan.
And we know those shoulders are broad and capable, and we're used to thinking of Michael Jordan as superhuman, but he's now in his 30s playing big minutes. Does he have enough to climb another hurdle? We'll see.
It's going to be interesting to find out. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Boy, how about the confidence? I love watching him be that assertive down low.
And pin the blame on the defense there. You can't just give him an open layup.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Stockton looking around. Malone in the high post. Outside, Russell. Pippen with the steal. Outside for Jordan. Jordan is doubled. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Harper, no good. And might come into this game, Malone said he wanted to attack the paint early.
That's right. Looking to put pressure on the rim and, if possible, get Rodman and Longley in early foul trouble.
Now here's Jordan after the miss from Karl Malone. Outside Harper. To the paint. Here's Pippen. That's tipped.
You can't teach height. Adam Keefe using that 6'9" length.
Hornacek outside. Passes to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Keefe passes to Malone. Yep, it counts. Malone's got 8.
I think this is where you get the ball to Malone. Feed the big man and let him get busy.
Jordan kicks to Harper. Back to Jordan. Pass to Pippen. Jordan down low. Hornacek covering. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And a big question in this game will be how effective Scottie Pippen can be with this back spasm issue.
Well, in Game 5, he was only 2 of 16 from the floor. But he gave them 11 boards, 11 assists, and 3 steals. Can he find a way to impact the game tonight?
Like he did in Game 5, you're right. Now, here's Stockton. Following the miss by Michael Jordan. Here's Malone. And Utah again with the bucket.
He has a particular set of skills, and they're very fun to watch.
Here's Jordan. The rebound by the Jazz.
And the defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Utah. Clark comes in for Keith, and Morris subbed in for Jeff Hornacek. Here's Malone, out to Morris. Here's the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Malone, an outstanding passer at the power forward position. He's got really good floor awareness and has a really good understanding of when to get the ball to the open man.
Kukoc dishes to Jordan. Over Russell. Jordan with another miss.
I'm sure he's upset right now. He had a space, had it all lined up, but just couldn't convert on the mid-range jumper. And in the fourth quarter of Game 5, John Stockton didn't attempt a single field goal. Jerry Sloan would like him to be a little more assertive with his scoring tonight.
He's been an outstanding field goal percentage shooter throughout his career and in this series, Mike, so no real reason for him not to look for his shot.
And stolen by Jordan. Banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 9 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And here's Utah. They're on a 17-6 run. Morris against Jordan. Morris kicks to Stockton. Back to Morris. To the inside. Lets it fly from 18. Again, the Jazz score.
Poetry in motion. Malone is just automatic from the mid-range area.
Here's Jordan. Buries the 20-footer. He's got 11.
Boy, clearly embracing the game with his whole heart there. Love showing up for the team and just playing the game.
Morris against Jordan. Morris with the bucket. And the Jazz lead by 6.
Well, showing a lot of confidence and swag in his ball handling. Going to the crossover to shake himself free.
Here's Harper. Rebounded by Malone. Malone's got 6 rebounds in the game. Stockton against Harper. Stockton outside. Rodman, he's checked in for the Bulls.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Bulls subdivision. Dennis Rodman.
There's 25 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Here's Malone. Rebound by the Bulls. And here is Jordan. Malone with the block.
Good to see Malone working hard on the defensive end. His team appreciates that type of effort.
And so it's Utah with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back to the second quarter of the NBA Finals, Game 6 here in Utah, as the Chicago Bulls look to close out the Jam. But do they have enough left in the tank to get it done? Bulls trail by 6.
And these Bulls have to feel like the time is now to close out the series. They do not want it getting to a Game 7 on the road.
Now here's Jordan. And Jordan slams it in.
Jordan showing off some big-time athleticism and adding a little extra flair as well on that dunk.
Just like you, Clark, you used to say, hey, if you've got it, flaunt it. And you did.
Let it flow. Let it flow.
Well, thankfully, he made it. But I'm sure his coach would like a more cautious approach in that situation.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. They've got Pippen. Rodman is out there with Longley. And it's Michael Jordan. And it's Harper in at the point guard position. And Clark, the Bulls looking to close it out tonight. Critical since very few teams have been able to win a finals game 7 on the road.
And you know what, Kevin? If it got to that point, all the momentum would be with the Jazz having battled back from down 3-1. The Bulls got to play like this is the game 7 here.
Oh, once again, you've mapped it out well, Clark. Carr, the pass to Russell. And the dunk by Carr.
Is that an answer or what?
Oh, yeah.
He just one-upped them there real good.
Real good is right. These two love going at each other, don't they?
I think we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry taking shape here, fellas.
So, Mike, the mailman, Karl Malone, as intended, doing damage inside.
The Bulls lack anyone who can really slow him down in there.
The shot by Isley, no good.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage lead.
Jordan, and then Jordan slams it in.
I can't believe what I just saw. What did I just see? Oh, my.
I don't know, but it was something special, and I cannot get it out of my brain.
You don't see many in-game dunks that look like that.
And the Jazz with possession here. The Bulls getting the bucket. And it's Malone missing. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Jordan with it. He's picked up by Russell. Outside, Longley. Here's Jordan. Second chance shot. From deep, Rodman. Longley passes to Jordan. Goes up again. The shot will not fall. Now the Jazz take it the other way. Down low, Malone. And it's slammed in by Malone.
Yeah, Brian Russell is a shoot-first player, but he's also very unselfish. Did a nice job with the read and made a good pass.
And it's Jordan slamming it down.
What an absolutely ferocious finish. That will definitely make the highlight reel.
You know, Clark, this shows how much confidence he has in himself. Close game or blowout, he's going up with power.
I'm still amazed he'd go for that kind of a finish, honestly.
Here is Carr. The Bulls getting the bucket. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Pippen.
And in these particular playoffs, the Bulls have lost 4 of their last 5 on the road. They know they've got to get busy and handle their business now. Not what we expected at all. He normally has that shot down cold.
Especially when he's got space like that. Very surprising.
Here's Isley. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The shot's good. And the Utah Jazz, Mike, the last 2 years, the best winning percentage in franchise history.
Top 2 in the league. This Stockton-Malone pairing is one for the record books.
History in front of our eyes. You're right.
Making sure of that one.
Yeah, 2 hands on the ball. Not taking any chances, Clark.
Huge points.
Isley, the pass to Carr. He kicks it to Russell. Malone down low, working on Rodman. They get it back. Malone, good. Malone's got 4 this quarter.
Great job going right back up with it by Malone. Easy second chance bucket.
And for a word on why we're in Utah today, here's David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, if you asked me what was the most important regular season game, undoubtedly it would be the one in mid-season here at the Delta Center. The Jazz trailed the Bulls by 24 points early, but they rallied to win. If you change that outcome, this series would have opened and ended in Chicago rather than Salt Lake City. Back to you guys.
Yeah, good point, David. Thank you. It was that win that gave Mike Utah home court.
And gives Utah a Game 7 if one is necessary here in Salt Lake City rather than on the road.
Excellent point.
And the Utah Jazz not getting a lot from their center position in this series. Both Greg Ostertag and Jeff Forster, relative non-factors.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Anderson, he's checked in for the Jazz. Stockton comes in for ice. And for the Jazz's center trip. Clark, you can't help but recall the trade deadline deal that almost brought center Ronnie Cycli to Utah.
You know, Kevin, that trade was a done deal, but then somehow it just fell apart and fell through. A big man averaging 15 and 7 in Orlando. Boy, he could have really helped.
Oh, you said it. Now, here's Anderson. Stockton outside. Shoots over Harper.
Harper doing good work on defense, and I love watching him play that end of the floor. Really good hustle and energy. He brings it every time he's between the lines.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. To the middle. Back to Jordan. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Jordan is doubled. Just 5 to shoot. Stockton against Harper. Now the pass to Anderson. He feeds it to Malone. Pass to Carr. Rodman grabs the miss.
And the defense wasn't horrible, but still, he's got to come through there. There wasn't enough resistance to prevent him from scoring that one.
And he can do that.
Yeah, he's a high flyer, isn't he?
That elevator goes all the way to the top.
Poked away and stolen by Jordan. Pippen kicks to Jordan. Back to Pippen. Outside Jordan. And there's the drive. And then slammed in by Jordan.
What an absolutely ferocious finish. That will definitely make the highlight reel.
You know, Clark, this shows how much confidence he has in himself. Close game or blowout, he's going up with power.
I'm still amazed he'd go for that kind of a finish, honestly.
And that one, good.
Making it look easy right now. When Malone catches fire, he's hard to put out.
Harper with the ball. Picked up by Malone. Harper dishes to Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, there are occasions when contact doesn't affect the shot. That sure did.
Easy call for the refs.
And both free throws good for Jordan. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Kicks it to Stockton. Inside. Here's Malone. Good work defensively by Rodman. Is this Clark a spot to go 2 for 1?
Yep, only if you can get the right look.
The 3. Rebound, Utah. Outside, Russell. Passes it to Stockton. Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Goes up to the stripe. Off the left rim and out. Chicago leading by 4. The drive by Jordan. The Bulls with the finish line in sight, looking for their 6th ring in the last 8 years.
My goodness, taking the chance to add a little extra spice with that throwdown.
Yeah, just another message to the defense that they are in control of this one.
I think the message is received. The defense knows these guys are making them look powerless.
And so it's Michael Jordan making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the second half of Game 6 in the NBA Finals here in Salt Lake City, Utah. The Jazz trying to force a Game 7 against the defending champion Chicago Bulls in front of these tremendous fans. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
They've leaned on him throughout the first half.
And he's rewarded that trust they have in him, putting up an impressive total. And not just Scottie Pippen dealing with a bad back. John Stockton also dealing with back issues.
Jeff Hornacek is out there with John Stockton. And there's Malone. And it's Brian Russell. And it's Keefe in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Jerry Sloan getting going here in the second half. One more half between the Bulls and a forever legacy.
Nice find there by Rodman, leading to the bucket.
And apparently Clark Stockton got a back adjustment at halftime.
Well, Kevin, you know, at this point in the season, just about everybody is dealing with some kind of ailment. It's really a battle of attrition.
It is. And that one drops for him. Malone's got 22. And a minute played as the second half gets going. And in this MVP battle so far, Michael Jordan is coming out, I think, coach, on top.
Yeah, Karl Malone not having the same impact as MJ. That's been a factor.
Huge. So it's the Jazz now, after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
Well, you see Stockton's burst. It's deceptive but effective. He can leave you in a cloud of dust if you're not careful.
And Mike, oh my goodness.
Man. A devastating punch. They can't afford to give up a dunk like this when they're trying to come back.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there was a statement behind that dunk, one that says, you aren't going to come back in this one, buddy.
Yeah, that has to shake their confidence in their defense. Tough blow.
Utah shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Tell you what, if you let me pick just one point guard to run my offense, man, you could not go wrong with John Stockton. He might be my first pick. He's a prototypical textbook point guard.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Longhorn.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Surprised they left him that much of a lane to work with.
Malone, the pass to Stockton. Back to Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
A wizard running that pick and roll. Give Stockton another assist.
The Bulls leading by 9. Outside Jordan. Goes up the baseline. The shot that time not on target. The Jazz go the other way with it. Pass to Hornacek. Shoots the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Pippen gets it to go.
I love to see Pippen hunting his shot, especially when he's got the position he wants inside.
Coach Fratello, a big issue for them. I know it drives you crazy. Turnover.
You just can't afford to give away anything in this league.
Russell finds Stockton. Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And, you know, you look at the Jazz with Malone and their other bigs, they've got a significant size advantage inside, but the Bulls have done a nice job holding their own on the glass. Very little resistance right there.
Yeah, you see why they're down, huh? Wow.
Has to be better on the defensive end. Can't allow dunks.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And Utah making a change here. Morris is checked in.
Chris Morris.
Here is Keefe. Here's Malone. Tony Kukoc comes up with the rebound. The Bulls leading by 11. Here's Jordan. And Jordan slams it home.
My goodness, taking the chance to add a little extra spice with that throwdown.
Oh, yeah, just another message to the defense that they are in control of this one.
I think the message is received. The defense knows these guys are making them look powerless.
If you were talking about the size comparison between these two teams, the Bulls are a lot bigger on the perimeter.
Yeah, Harper and Jordan both 6'6". Contrast that with the Jazz, Stockton at 6'1", Hornacek at 6'3". They don't have the same length on the wings.
Right, it is on display for sure. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
Known as an elite defender, Pippen is also more than capable of shouldering the offense sometimes, too.
Stockton against Kerr. Here's Malone. And the jam by Karl Malone.
No need for anything flashy or fancy. What they need right now is points.
That's right, Clark. He just wanted to make sure they converted.
But no reason not to put some power behind it. Let the defense know you're coming for them.
Really good anticipation. Got a hand in the face right there.
Really disruptive defensively. Great challenge. And you look at Karl Malone, 6'9", 250 pounds. Just a Goliath. The Bulls are hard-pressed to deal with his physicality inside.
The Bulls leading by 9. Here's Jordan. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Clark, you talk about defending Malone. Dennis Rodman is game for that challenge. He's game for any challenge, but that one in particular.
Yeah, with Dennis Rodman, it's about embracing that hard-nosed physical play. And we know that Rodman is a guy who never backs up from that.
No, he doesn't. Here's what Utah's going with right now. Carr comes in for Keefe, and it's Anderson in for John Stockton. Anderson dishes to Malone. Some solid defense by Rodman. Jordan with it, guarded now by Morris. And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Jazz trail by 11. The pass to Carr. And Anderson has it in the corner. Hornacek outside. Morris passes to Malone.
Great effort from Rodman, wanting to do whatever he can to alter shots.
The fader. Kukoc grabs the miss.
And it's puzzling to me why he elected to fade away. He should have just gone right up with it. Bad miss.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
And the Jazz call time here. Jordan with the steal. Up top, Kukoc. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Malone's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Morris.
2 minutes remaining.
Anderson kicks to Morris.
2 minutes.
Here's Hornacek. That one off the back iron and out. It's Rodman with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
A devastating punch. They can't afford to give up a dunk like this when they're trying to come back.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there was a statement behind that dunk. One that says, you aren't going to come back in this one, buddy.
Yeah, that has to shake their confidence in their defense. Tough blow.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Outside, Kukoc. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Jordan's got 5 assists in the game. Coach, Michael Jordan is having himself a game. Wow.
Outplaying Karl Malone to this point. The Bulls getting the better of that superstar matchup.
Utah still struggling from deep. We saw it last game, and it's continued in this one. Well, they have been raining threes here in the second half.
And when a team is locked in like this from outside, they become hard to beat.
Utah calls timeout. Isley's checked in for the Jazz. Chicago also making some changes. Longley comes in for Kukoc, and it's Harper in for Kerr. Morris passes to Isley. Harper with the steal. And they double up Jordan. Trying to find Pippen. He's got it now. Back to Jordan. This one for 3. And Scottie Pippen the bucket on the assist by Jordan. Pippen's got 10.
Playing well on both ends of the floor, stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
Here's Isley. He's guarded by Harper. And the wide open shot from Morris. They can't stop the run with that one. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. And the jam by Dennis Rodman.
How about Rodman taking flight, showing how dangerous he can be on alley-oops.
Here's Isley. Pass to Malone. Harper with the steal. And so it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. We're back for the fourth quarter of play here in Game 6. The Utah Jazz and the Chicago Bulls, for the second year in a row, battling for an NBA championship. It all comes down to this.
And you look at it, John Stockton, 36 years of age, Karl Malone at 34. You wonder, is this their last best chance at a title?
So for Chicago right now, Rodman is out there with Pippen. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Longley. And it's Harper in at the 1 spot. Foster passes to Anderson. Nice ball movement by Utah. 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Here's Isley. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Rodman's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Stockton at this point has played more playoff games, Clark, than anyone in NBA history without winning a title.
Boy, you certainly respect the number of deep runs that he's been part of, and at this point, all he wants is a ring.
He's going to the Hall of Fame, but you're right. This has got to be the one thing absent on his resume.
No doubt.
That free throw good from Pippen. Here's Isley. He's guarded by Harper. Morris kicks it to Foster. Not going to go that time. And it's Chicago the other way. Jordan, the pass to Rodman. Chalk up 2 there.
Rodman, a solid inside scorer. Picks his spots well and uses his body well, too.
And you got to respect, Coach, what we've seen from Scottie Pippen tonight.
A gutsy performance, reminiscent of his teammate Jordan's flu game in last year's finals, doing whatever is needed.
Yeah, good comparison. Utah with the ball. Here's Isley. In the corner, it's Morris. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Chicago with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Here's Rodman outside for Jordan. Tries yet again, driving in, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
This is who Rodman is, willing to do whatever he can to help the team win. Nice dime right there.
Jordan at the line for 1.
They can't seem to stop anything right now.
Yeah, you know, it's starting to bubble over emotionally.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now.
Powering it down. Look at Keith using his physical abilities to great effect.
And they double up Jordan. Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Pass to Keith. It's deflected. Jordan outside. Here's Pippen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 8th assist here tonight.
This is what a floor general looks like. The vision and the pinpoint pass.
Brian Russell's size, he's 6'7" and 225 pounds, and he's got good athleticism, too. Really makes him the best defensive option for Utah in playing Michael Jordan. And when you're guarding him, You've got to fight over the top.
Lock and trail around the screen and deny the perimeter shot.
And Pippen gets it to go. 19 points here for Scottie Pippen.
At 6'6", Harper's outstanding court vision is accentuated as he looks over the defense.
Keith passes to Isley. Six to shoot. To the inside. Here's Foster. He's off on that one. Some solid defense by Rodman. And Russell drafted in the second round back in '93, Mike. He's played his entire career with the Jazz.
And he's not on the floor for his offense. His role for this Jazz team is to be a wing stopper.
Michael Jordan, 2 shots.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Anderson outside. In the corner, it's Morris. The pass to Isley. Nice move. He kicks to Foster. Pulls up. Misses off the right iron.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it. You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Here's Isley. He's guarded by Harper. Here's Isley. Feeds it to Foster. Pass to Isley. Dishes to Foster. The fadeaway. Got a hand on it.
Not always easy to get a shot around the guy of Longley's stature. He uses his length to get all over for a block.
It's obvious he's looking to continue to attack on offense so this lead can expand.
And if you were hitting like he is in this one, you would be too. His efficiency has done a lot for them.
Foster is screen on Harper. The feed to Foster. Shot to stop the run. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Foster's got his first bucket in this one.
Quick attack by Foster. Gets the ball and immediately gets the shot up.
And then slammed in by Jordan.
That will make the highlight loop.
You're right. Definitely dunk contest material.
This is what the fans pay to come see.
Morris outside. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Keith. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And although he's undersized, he makes up for it with incredible vertical. You love to see him put his athleticism to great use.
Here's Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Bulls, Michael Jordan taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one is no good. Here's the Jazz with the ball. Here's Morris. The offensive rebound. Anderson shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Jazz.
Free throw, good, Anderson.
Anderson at the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Jordan way outside. And again, Chicago, no good. Jordan's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Passes it to Isley. Keith with a screen on Jordan.
2 minutes remaining in the
Isley the pass to Keith. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
This is how you execute the pick and roll. Keith slashing to the right spot.
Jordan sets the screen for Pippen. 3-pointer. Tries to keep it alive. No good from Jordan.
Well, that's a quality look for him. Probably surprised himself with that miss.
Yeah, the defense can't continue to give him that shot and expect the same results.
Every rebound seems to end up in his hands. How does that happen? He's having himself a game on the board.
Well, the work is done early. Reading the ball in the air, establishing position, it all matters.
Here's Isley, defended by Jordan. In the corner, it's Morris. Here's Isley. Just 5 on the clock. Rodman grabs the rebound. It's Rodman with the ball for Chicago. Outside, Longley. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. A shot by Jordan, no good.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Morris outside. Pass to Isley. Foster is screen on Harper. And the pass to Foster. Over Rodman. And he overshot that one, missing. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint, here's Harper. The rebound by the Jazz. Morris passes to Isley. The shot's good on the assist by Morris.
The coaches love seeing shots from there, at the rim.
This could be it for Jordan, potentially his last possession as a Chicago Bull. Outside, Jordan. And the Chicago Bulls win their 6th championship, completing a second three-peat. Without question, Mike, one of the greatest dynasties this league has ever seen.
6 championships in 8 seasons, a decade of dominance. The 90s have belonged to Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls.
And this title run for the Bulls, arguably, Clark, their most difficult, with age and injuries and even some palace intrigue, but for the moment, merely jubilation.
You covered it all there, Kevin. What a remarkable run, and now we'll just have to wait and see whether they decide to run it back one more time. This very well, though, could be the final chapter